Hello! Today we're going to dive into the faceplant performance session to explore the mapping and settings of the element and share some tricks that are only possible thanks to the flexibility of the Erae 2. Layout 1. The performance opens with a shaker controlled by a key placed on 3 sides of the surface. They're all going into the same MIDI channel to control the same instrument. The shaker is created from a noise and modulated by a few LFOs. I added a distortion to the texture and a reverb to soften it. To interact with it in an interesting way, I linked the chorus depth and the XY position of the Foreman filter to macro 1, which is controlled by the key's pressure. To assign the control to a macro, right-click on the knob, click on the text box, then on the Erae, touch your element and press the mapping button. Scroll down to find the gesture you want to activate, and if it's already active, just deactivate it first, then click again on the wheel to assign it. Now the macro knob will show you how much I press on the note. Then we have the beat preset made by Flex. The second macro knob controls the pitch of the various sequences. I connected it to the Y-axis of this button element, and now when I'm playing I can move my finger up and down to change the tuning of the sequence. To complete my drum set, I made a kick and used the Scenario preset by Chi, linking both to notes element. And to finish my rhythmic section, I created this bass sequence. Layout 2. I used the CC organ by Kill and added a 1D fader to control a filter. The two buttons on the top left I used to control plugins placed on a group track. The group track itself regroups all the instruments on layout 1. This means that the button will take effect on everything happening on the first layout while it's looping. The red one controls the distortion mix amount, and the orange key controls the Kilohearts trans gate. This plugin closes and opens up the sound at a given pattern, giving me the opportunity to change the groove of a track with a simple touch, just like in the performance. Layout 3. At the top, there's a 1D fader controlling a filter. The filter is set on a group track where there is all the instrument of the session. It helped me build tension before the melody kicked in. At the bottom, there's a keyboard element controlling the hardcore detuned lead patch by Camellia. I wanted a frenetic and nervous lead with a really responsive vibrato. To do so, I went into the lab in the expressivity tune where are the vibrato settings. I cranked them to the maximum. Now, the synths will be really responsive to my gestures. I switched the instrument to MPE mode so I could do glissandos across multiple notes while keeping the root note of my chords the same. This way I can enjoy one of the unique features of the Erae 2, a flat and uniform surface on which I can smoothly play all my glissandos. Layout 4. The fourth layout features a 1D fader connected to the pan of the synth from layout 3 and 4. It's rotated on its side to mimic what it does. When the bar is on the right, the synth is fully panned to the right. and same goes for the left. Fifth and last layout. On the right, a red button is linked to the activator track of layer 1. This means that by tapping on it, I mute or unmute the rhythmic section of the song, helping me transitioning from a fast synthwave section to a dreamy melody-led outro. To support this transition, I use the 180 double fader technique. The top fader is connected to the level of the synth, and the bottom one is connected to the reverb mix. The twist is in their rotation. The first fader is rotated by 90 degrees, placing its minimum value on the left, while the second one is rotated by 270 degrees, placing its minimum value on the right. This means that with a single movement, I can bring down the volume while increasing the reverb mix. Finally, there's the two keyboards element controlling two synths. The bottom one controls both random harmonic bells by Kilohearts and fields by Audition. The second one, on the top, controls only random harmonic bells. With those two synths, I finished the song and did a quick tonal shift from D major to A minor. That's about it. You can download the Ableton session, the faceplant presets, and the layouts loaded with the loops from the performance by clicking the link in the description. Let us know if there's a plugin you'd want us to explore, or a feature you'd like us to dive deeper into. Thank you for watching, and see you soon!